Hey everyone, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be my May favorites video. I love recording favorites videos and watching favorites videos. It's just so fun to see the products that people have actually really been loving on throughout the month. And I also have, I think for the first time ever, a first major fail that I want to share with you guys. I know sometimes in favorites videos people do favorites and fails or favorites and flops, but usually I just haven't come across a product that I have felt so strongly about that I had to be like, hey guys, don't get this. I kind of have a crazy story to share with you guys that happened after I was using a beauty product, so I will be sharing that as well. But yeah, if you would like to see my May favorites and my one big giant fail, please keep watching. The favorite I have is an oldie but seriously a goodie. This is the Bronze of Champions box from Benefit Cosmetics. I truly don't think that you can get this anymore, but I wanted to just talk about a few products inside that I truly love. I bought this last summer at the start of summer. I just thought it was such cute packaging, and you got a bunch of stuff inside, and so it made it a good price, deal wise. But inside you got a cream eyeshadow, a powder eyeshadow, a lip gloss, the Hoola Bronzer, their Real Mascara, and the What's Up highlighter. I use everything out of this box except for the lip gloss. I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss, especially if they're super sticky, which that one is just so sticky. It really doesn't have any pigmentation, so I tried it once just to try it, and then I've never really touched it again. The shadows I do think are pretty. They're not something that I reach for all the time, but the Hoola Bronzer is incredible. If you have not tried the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, I highly suggest you do. It's amazing. Their Real Mascara I use all the time. This is what it looks like. I use it all the time. I highly recommend this. This actually makes it look like you have false lashes on when you don't, and I freaking love that mascara. And then the What's Up highlighter is just phenomenal. It's a cream highlighter. I like to use it, you either can use it on your own, or I even layer it. I do the What's Up first, and then I put a powder highlighter over it, and it just makes you beam. I just absolutely love those products, and I've just found myself reaching for my Benefit box so much again, so I love it. So even though you probably can't get the Benefit box anymore, those three particular products that I mentioned are just amazing. A product that I have that I'm sure I've mentioned in a favorites video in the past because I've had it for a while, but it's from e.l.f. It's one of their blush palettes, and I believe it's in the light shade, so it has a nice mirror on it, which is pretty cool, but then it has these 4 shades on it. So you get a light pink blush, a little bit of a darker pink over here. This one is a pink coral, but it has sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see it. So I don't wear it a whole lot because of the sparkle, but then this is a really great bronzer shade, and I honestly use this more for that bronzer shade than I do for the blushes, but a lot of times I'll pull this out to use the bronzer, and then I'm like, well, I might as well use the blush too. I have this palette out, and I've just been reaching for it so much. The mirror is also super handy when I do my makeup at my desk. I'm sure that I've mentioned this in a favorites video in the past, but seriously, these e.l.f., these little blush palettes, I just think are awesome. So I knew this was going to be in a favorites video, I just knew it, but it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is one of her glow kits. I have mine in that glow, so it comes with 4 different highlighter shades, and it is just bomb. This is what the highlighter shades look like. I have used this in several tutorials already. I got it during the Sephora VIB sale. It's incredible. She actually has another one called Glam that I do want to get, and I actually heard that more of these might be coming soon, so gonna have to watch out for that. But yes, Anastasia Beverly Hills, I just recently started ordering from her once she has her products available at Sephora now, because I like to get my points and all that good stuff. I've just been on a roll ordering from her eyeshadows, lip glosses, and that glow palette is just amazing. If you're looking for some great highlighters, check this out. These products were mentioned in my Bridesmaid Glam makeup tutorial, but I wanted to mention them again just because I truly love them so much. They're from Skindinavia, and they are their setting sprays. So one is the makeup primer setting spray, so I spray this all over my face before I put any makeup down, and then the other one is the makeup finishing spray, and so obviously I use this once my makeup is finished, and I spray it on my face to keep everything in place. I have just been reaching for these every single day. Once I get in my head what makeup look I'm gonna do, I just immediately go in and spray my face. I love this primer. I mentioned it in my video that it just, even alone, once you spray this, your face just looks better. It has a nice like healthy glow to it. I swear it does like things to my pores even when I just first spray this on before applying any sort of makeup or any other primer or anything. The skin just looks better, and I've realized that this truly is helping keep my makeup in place. I went to, this past weekend was Memorial Day, and we were on the water all day, and I wore like very, very simple, almost no makeup the first day, but I still sprayed this anyway, and I thought I still looked good by the end of the night. And then the next day I actually wore a little bit more makeup and still sprayed my face with this, and I still looked, I felt, in my opinion, even when I got home from a full day on the boat, I was like, yeah, my skin still looks good, my makeup still looks good. Like, I'm just super impressed with these. Skindinavia sent them to me, and I am just so thankful for them because reaching for them every day. This probably shouldn't come as a surprise because I've been using it so much in a lot of different tutorials and talking about it on Instagram, but it is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It looks like this. I absolutely love this guy. I also picked it up during the Sephora VIB sale. My shade is in 6.5 Buttermilk. I'm just using it all the time. It gives the skin such a nice finish. It's very natural looking, but it's more on the matte side, so it's not going to give like any sort of like dewiness or glowy look type of thing unless you pair it with a primer that does that. But just on its own, I think it is just beautiful. I've just been reaching for it so much. I'm like, use a different foundation, but I don't want to because I love it. I think it makes the skin look so good, and it's very long lasting. Another product that I bought during the Sephora VIB sale that I ended up just loving is from Tarte. It's their Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. It looks like this. Oh man, I love this concealer. And it's so strange because concealers were never something that I like would get excited about or think to like mention in a favorites video. And the more that I use them and try different ones out, and I actually see what they're doing and see how they're improving my skin and under my under eyes, brightening the under eyes, I'm just like more and more impressed with them every day. But I really, really like this Tarte concealer. It makes me really want to try the Rainforest of the Sea foundation as well to see if I like it as much as the concealer. It has a kind of like funky smell to it. Like, it kind of smells like paint almost. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And you see in tutorials when I use it, I usually put it under one eye and then I buff it out, and then I do the next eye and buff it out. That's kind of how I do it because it does dry very fast. So that's how I like to use it. Just using the Clinique foundation every single day and then immediately coming in with the Tarte concealer. I'm just loving on this little guy. So I have a piece of clothing that I wanted to share with you guys, and I have not done laundry in so long because we keep being gone, so don't mind me. The shirt's really wrinkly because I totally had to pull it out of like my little hamper. But it's this shirt that has the lashes and the lipsticks on it. I got this from Toploft clothing, which is the boutique that my sister-in-law owns, and I just love it. I wore it in one of my videos. I've shared about it on Instagram. I just think it's so cute for like a makeup lover. It's just like such the perfect shirt. I've been seeing more of these come out. So again, this is what it looks like. It's just got some lashes on there and some nice lipsticks. It's such a comfy shirt too. I love it. I can link it below to my sister-in-law's store, but I just thought it was so cute, and I've been wearing it so much, hence why it's in my laundry. But yeah, lipsticks and lashes. Gotta love it on a shirt. So I have some lippies to talk with you guys about, and actually this month they are all from Kylie Cosmetics, which a little surprised at, but you know. I placed an order when she came out with the glosses to kind of like try something new because I don't have a lot of glosses in my collection, and I ended up really liking them. One of my favorites is in Like, which looks like this. Like is a very dark brown. She came up with 3 different glosses, and Like is the darkest one out of them. When I did my Kylie Cosmetics review video and swatches, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like because I thought it was just a little bit too dark on me, but the more I wear it, the more like this is the one that I'm gravitating towards. And it totally caught me by surprise. I did not think that would happen, but it's just such a very complimentary color, I think, and it's super glossy. I like to do what Amanda Ensing said in one of her videos, is she like focuses it on the middle of her lips and then slowly like starts to take the product outwards, because that gives you the gloss right in the center of your lips. It's super glossy. It stays on for a long time. I was very impressed by the long-lasting wear of these, and I just find myself reaching for Like very often. And then also from Kylie Cosmetics, I picked up all 3 glosses, but then I also picked up one of her liquid lipsticks, and it came with the lip liner. These are in Candy K, so this is what it looks like. Candy K is just a really nice like neutral pink color, and I really, really like these lip liners. They are very, very similar to the ColourPop liners. And when I say very, very similar, I mean the exact same ingredients in the exact same order. So there's that, but at a much cheaper price, which that's very interesting. I don't really know what I think about that yet, but that's not what this video is about. But if you like the ColourPop liners, you are going to like the Kylie Cosmetics liners because they are the same thing. So there's that. But all of her liquid lipsticks do come with a matching lip liner, so you can't just buy a lip liner separately. You can't buy the liquid lipstick separately, which kind of sucks because they are like $29 or something super expensive, and then you have to pay like another $40 for shipping. I'm exaggerating, it's $10, but seriously, for shipping, that's insanity. But all of those like gripes aside, I actually really do like the products of it. So again, the liquid lipstick is just a really pretty pink neutral color. I have worn it in one of my tutorials. I think it was the Bridesmaid Glam tutorial that I wore it in, because they are also super, super long lasting. They don't do weird inner rim things to my lips, and if I know that I need something on all day long, this is what I'm grabbing for. And I also just really do like the lip liner, but again, I'd almost rather just use the ColourPop liners, to be honest. But from Kylie Cosmetics and Candy K, I really do like the shade and the formula. So I got this product in my Ipsy bag, and I think it was my April Ipsy bag. I wasn't like super excited about it at first because it's a blush, and I'm kind of like a take it or leave it with blush. Sometimes I forget to put blush on. It's just not my favorite thing, and I ended up really loving it. So it's from Elizabeth Mott, and it's called Show Me Your Cheeks. So it comes in a little sample size because it's an Ipsy, but the color is peach pink, so it looks like this. I do use it in my Ipsy bag tutorial that I did for April. I actually do apply it to my cheeks, but it just gives a really nice peachy pink glow to the cheeks, and it almost has just like a hint of shimmer in there as well, which I think is really, really pretty for summer. I'm finding myself gravitating towards more like luminous and shimmer blushes, and so I don't know, I find myself reaching for this one a lot, which I did not think would happen, but I really enjoyed it. So from Elizabeth Mott, Show Me Your Cheeks in peach pink, very pretty summer blush. So another favorite I have is from Morphe, and it is the 350 palette. So I finally got my hands on the 350 palette. I was so excited. Every time that I went to order it, it was always sold out, and then finally I got it. This is what the inside of the 350 looks like. I actually have the 350, like this is what I use to do this makeup look. There is a tutorial that's either coming or has already been posted, but I'm filming these videos on the same day. So I filmed this makeup tutorial look today as well, so it will be coming if it's not already up, but it is just gorgeous. I love the oranges in here. There's so many pretty shimmery colors. There's great transition colors. Like, it's just a beautiful palette. There's some really pretty like deep rich browns. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I've been doing so many different looks with it, and I'm glad that I finally filmed a makeup tutorial using it for YouTube. Like, it's just gorgeous. I use it so much. If you can get your hands on the 350, I definitely suggest it. Morphe did just come out with 350 shimmer and 350 matte, so separate palettes with all the same colors as the 350, just one's all shimmer, one's all matte. I don't know if I will purchase them just because I'm not sure I really need that in my life, but if you guys have ordered them and you think they're bomb, please leave in the comments below and let me know if you think I need to order it. But just the OG 350 is awesome. And then my final favorite of the month, I've only had this for like a week maybe, but I was like, should I wait till next month to put it in my favorites? No, because I literally have been wearing it like every single day since I got it. I have to include it in my favorites, but it is the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics Champagne Glow Face Palette, I believe is what the full name of it is. So this is what the inside of it looks like. It has a huge mirror, which is like super weird. Like, can you see my camera? Hello, there it is. But it has a huge mirror inside, but it has 3 different blushes and then 2 highlight shades. The blushes are beautiful. I have Amaretto on right now, and I just think this was a shade that I wasn't excited for, and I have worn it nearly every single day. It's such a great neutral blush that I didn't realize I was missing from my collection. Like, I have pinks, I have peaches, I have a little bit of like shimmers in there. I do not have like a neutral blush, and I have just been using it so much. Also, the Rosé Spritz, which is like the luminous blush, is just amazing on its own as a blush topper. I like to put it over Amaretto. It's so gorgeous. I haven't tried out the Coral blush a lot yet because I've just been so obsessed with Amaretto, but I'm sure it's beautiful as well. The 2 highlighters, one is Champagne Pop, which has already been released for about a year, but the other one is Prosecco Pop. I have it on my cheeks right now. Such a gorgeous gold. It's insane. It's the only highlighter I've been wearing since I got this palette in the mail, so that tells you how much I love it. I do have a full video going over a full review of it, showing all the swatches of it and doing a demo of several of the shades on my face, so if you want to check that out, I will leave it linked below. But oh man, I'm obsessed with this palette. Alright, so I think that's the first time I've ever had to stop filming and like go somewhere and then come back. I had to go to a doctor's appointment and I started filming too late. Of course, now that I've gotten back and I want to tell you about my fail, it has started to thunderstorm. So my lighting is probably looking right now. I apologize. But I did want to talk to you guys about this fail because I was actually going to talk about it last month and then I just had too many favorites. Like between the Sephora VIB sale and my birthday, like I just had too much going on. So I thought I'd wait and let you guys know, and I thought about skipping it again today, but I was like, no, I really want to tell you guys the story. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, which you should, I told it there, but basically it was about 2 months ago. I started noticing that my lips just constantly hurt. They constantly felt dried out. They constantly felt chapped. Like if I looked closely at them in the mirror, I don't know a better word to describe it, but then like puckered. Like they were like tiny, like it was the weirdest thing. It hurt so bad. I started to get sores on them. I was like breaking out on my lips. And really once the breakout started, I was like, something's wrong here. Like what's happening? Because at first when they just felt like dried and chapped, I was like, oh, I'm using too many liquid lipsticks. I'm not moisturizing my lips enough. You know, maybe I need to keep using more lip liners with liquid lipsticks. Like, you know, obviously it's a problem that I'm doing something wrong. So then the breakout started happening on my lips, which is super, super painful. I was getting blisters like right in the middle of my lips. Really when one night my husband went to kiss me and I was like, please don't, my lips hurt so bad. Like, no, I can't. And I was like, okay, something is going on. So I started to examine the products that I've been using and all of the lip products, and the only thing that I had changed was I started to use this like EOS lip balm. It looks like this. It's like in a little egg guy, and then when you open it up, it looks like this. I received this as a gift, and you can see how much I used. Like, it's almost gone. It was like big before. I received it as a gift, and I always have a lip gloss next to my computer, and I always have a lip gloss in my bathroom. I always have a lip gloss in my purse because I'm constantly trying to like moisturize and keep my lips hydrated because I wear lipsticks and liquid lipstick so much. So this was the one that was in my bathroom, which meant every morning after I was washing my face, I was applying this. Every night after I wash my face, I apply this. If I get out of the shower, I apply this. I was constantly using it, and it did huge damage to my lips. And once I figured out that this was probably it, I started doing research on this, and oh my word, there are so many cases out there of people who have had like blisters forming on their lips and other sores on their lips because of using this EOS balm. And I said something on my Facebook page like, has anyone else experienced this? And so many people wrote back and was like, the same thing happened to me, the same thing happened to me. I stopped using this immediately after I looked it up and saw how many issues people were having. I immediately stopped. Within 5 days, my lips were completely healed, back to normal. No more breakouts, no more blisters, no more dry, chapped feeling. My lips are 100% back to normal after I stopped using the EOS, which showed me that is exactly what was causing the issue with my lips. It was crazy. Now, some people have also said this is what they use every day. They have no problems with it. They love it. But for me, this did not work. I've never come across something like this that hurt me so bad, and literally like my lips were starting to look deformed. Like seriously, it was so freaking bizarre. So I have stopped using the EOS. I'm gonna throw this away. I've been holding on to it because I wanted to tell you guys my story and show you guys it, but I'm throwing it away because it was insanity. So that was a huge mega fail for me. I'm gonna share with you guys my story. So that was my big old fail. Thanks for listening. Guys, and that is going to be everything for my May favorites and my one big ol' mega fail in there as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and some of the products that I loved on. If you have any of the same products that you love that I've been loving, leave them in the comments below, or just let me know what you've been loving on in the month of May. But I hope you will give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will catch you real soon in my next video. Bye guys!